you do something different, and being consistent with that, it's more easier for you to break the pattern and just adjust your course of actions. No matter what the reason, what advice would you give me to change it so that I won't have a strong preference to isolate and binge watch TV series and junk food leading to porn and masturbation? What practical things can I do in order to change? This is so that I find easier letting go of escapism and coping strategy. Yeah, you want to change the coping strategy. So one of the easiest way and the most simplest things that you can do in order to start changing this strategy is to figure out the whole pattern. Yeah, so what is happening the moment you feel like, okay, I'm exhausted? Does the pattern start at that moment or a little bit before that? So that's really important that you figure it out, and then you notice kind of what are the all stages of this, all the links in the chain, it's better to explain, of this pattern. So let's say you start with exhaustion. Okay, you realize that, then you decide, okay, it's time to medicate this feeling. I'm going to order comfort food, right? I'm gonna be completely lazy. I'm gonna invite them to bring me at my house. Right. I'm deciding what kind of shows I'm gonna watch, or I'm gonna spend time on social media. The next step that after that is, once I feel this, it's time to bring in more energy. Let's watch porn or whatever it is, sexting, whatever it is that is occupying. So you have all these kind of links, number 1, 2, 5, 10, whatever it is. And once you have clear understanding of what is this pattern, you need to find the weakest link. So what is the weakest link that you can change? My guess is that you do something at the very beginning. Yeah, so there is one thing that leads to another, and so on. If you try to, after you watch, for example, all this social media or binge watch TV, and there is a part when you are thinking about watching porn, it's already too late, yeah, to stop this kind of a pattern. So it's better to interrupt it somewhere in the beginning or just after you begin. Yeah, to simply just say, for example, okay, I'm exhausted, I'm not in the mood to prepare food, whatever excuse that you are using, you order food, but after food, yeah, you don't decide to watch TV show, you do something different. Yeah, right. And by doing that and being consistent with that, it's more easier for you to break the pattern and just adjust your course of actions. But you have to find what works for you, and the more awareness you have, the more you can discover what are these kind of links. Yeah, you can put them in like, you can have big links and you can have really kind of a huge number of smaller ones. The smaller the links you find, the more opportunity, more chances you have to break this pattern. Yeah, as soon as you start breaking 1 or 2 smaller links, it's just like you're breaking the bigger one, and you will be able to affect that pattern. So this is the most practical thing, the first step that I would suggest to anyone who wants to change their strategy. Other steps that you can do is you need to develop a higher motivation for alternative thing. Yeah, so it's not just about breaking the pattern, it's what you need to know what you're going to do instead of that. Yeah, so you have to figure out what is that you are really trying to get when you are eating this food, when you're binge watching TV. How is this restoring your energy and what level? You really need to think about it. And once you have like, okay, by doing this and that, I start feeling that way. Yeah, so that will be most probably your outcome that you're trying to achieve with eating food, binge watching, and so on. So once you figure out that, then you can ask yourself how else I can achieve this emotional state or state of mind that doesn't include food or binge watching TV, right? And you can create some ideas. So when you break the pattern, you continue with the alternative idea to get the same outcome. So you're basically separating the behavior from the outcome that you have, right? You change the behavior, but you keep the outcome, right? That's the whole procedure. So I think these two steps are just enough for you to start changing things when it comes to this kind of behavior. Yeah, everything else could be pretty much overwhelming. Even this requires a little bit of thinking, a little bit of effort, and then of course executing on your action plan. So two simple, fairly simple steps: discover the whole pattern. The smaller the links, the better. Break the weakest link, the smallest link you have, or few of them, and replace the behavior that you're having to achieve the same outcome, which is, let's say, the outcome is feeling relaxed or mental clarity or whatever it is that you're getting from behaving this way. Before, of course, reaching the stage where you want to watch porn or do sexting or whatever it is. Okay, I hope this helps.